Today we're going to be learning about how to do more precise searching with limiters. Now sometimes in your research you're going to want a lot of information. We call this high recall, where you just want to be sitting in information because you're new to a topic and you're looking to find and read as much about that topic as possible. And when you need to get high recall, oftentimes commercial search engines like Google are your best bet to go because they will give you a lot of information without filtering any of it down. But there are times when you need high precision, and this is when you need more precise, specific information, usually for an academic research paper that's looking for very kind of specific, targeted facts. So for those, we're going to use our database EBSCO, and I'm going to show you how you can use some of the limiters on EBSCO to help you find that sort of more specific, targeted information. So let's go to the website and see what we can find. So what you want to do first in EBSCO is choose your database, and let's say my topic is from my social studies class wants me to find editorials or other primary source documents on the women's suffrage movement. So what I'm going to be looking for are databases that can help me find that primary source document. And you can scroll over all the EBSCO databases here and just look to see what it includes, and take a look for like primary source documents in its collection to make sure you're picking the right one. I'm going to select a few here that just have good primary source information for this topic and hit OK. And then I'm going to start with a sort of broad search and just put in women's suffrage and see what I get. So this is what I mean when we're talking about high recall. You know, we have 4,163 hits on this topic, not all of which are going to be specific to my needs, especially if my needs are primary source documents or, you know, editorials written in that time period. So let me show you how you can use some of the limiters in EBSCO to help you find that information. So one of the quickest and easiest things you can do with EBSCO is just scroll down to the source types here and look at the source types, and you'll see primary source documents are down at the bottom here. And if you click on this, this will give you a very smaller amount of very precise hits for primary source documents on the women's suffrage movement, that you can look at any of these here and see if it'll be helpful. Now another thing you might try is using the date to limit the information. So here we are back at our 4,163 hits, and if I change the date to go back to, you know, let's say like the 1930s, you're going to see that the information shrinks. I now only have 135, but these are all articles written around the time period that I'm studying from periodicals of the time. And so this can help me find, you know, the information that I'm looking for, whether that's editorials or arguments pro-con written during the time period. So those are just a few limiters that can help you find more precise information when you need that sort of targeted search technique. Thank you.